Alright, what's up, guys? We're live. It's Tuesday night. That means Wildemount. Kris, take us away.
Alright, so last time, after the party had been led to a cave by Shakta, the lizard folk they saved from displacer beasts, and also the son, apparently, of the tribe's chief, the group discovered a number of lizard folk and some other humanoids who had appeared to have been charmed by someone. Sneaking over to where the group of non-lizard folk were, Myrtle had a realization about her mother, who Catherine was, and the fact that she had, unbeknownst to her, been around for her whole life, occasionally in Hupperduke. She had a bit of an emotional reaction to that, and once Catherine came to her senses, they talked, they discussed what was happening. Some ideas were bounced around about what to do about how to get these lizard folk to all come to their senses and what to do from there. Elidyr just got fed up and punched one in the face, but it didn't quite do enough. Grimdor jumped in and laid a couple of hits on him, and they figured out that with a little bit more damage, they were all able to snap out of the spell that they were under. You guys spent the night, and the next morning sent Catherine and her interns along with the lizard folk to find somewhere safe to hide in the jungle, while the rest of you ventured down into the ziggurat in this cave to hopefully retrieve Shakta's family and to go after one member of the Magic Man's party that had apparently gone down there with them. We find you guys now in the morning after having completed your long rest at the top of the ziggurat, ready to go down in.
Alrighty.
Oh, boof! That's cool.
Oh,
sorry, that was
exploding.
That was cool.
Okay, so what did you get to do there?
Before we go down, I want to turn around to everyone and just you just see Elidyr, Myrtle, and I just kind of glow kind of holy and stuff. And you guys gain 5 HP, max HP for 8 hours. So you can just go to your hit points in D&D Beyond, and there's HP modifier at the bottom left. You can just up it by 5, and it'll do the work for you.
Excuse me,
3, 4, 5 done.
Was I one of those people?
No.
Go fuck yourself.
Fucker.
I don't need it.
I figured I would do the 2 squishiest people plus me, since I will be willingly putting myself in front of anything that I possibly can.
I'm pretty squishy.
Yeah.
Now I have 61 HP.
Jesus.
I have 39.
I have 45.
So yeah, so that lasts for 8 hours. Yeah.
So you guys are at the top of this ziggurat, looking down into the hole. There's a rope ladder and kind of a pulley system that had been used to pull barrels full of rocks and dirt up and down, empty ones down and full ones up. And it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark down there.
I could probably go down first and check it out. Stay ahead of everybody.
I think the last time we heard stuff down there, and then when we made noise, it stopped. It might be dangerous.
I'm sorry again about
I'm pretty sneaky. And I can see really far in the dark, so I feel like it's probably, and I'm really small, so, you know, I could always just run away or hide if I see anything.
Okay. You can tell Doug's not happy with that, but he'll let you do it.
I can follow along. And
Promise I won't try anything stupid. If I see anything, I'll just leave.
If you see something, say something.
Be
Well, I
safe.
probably shouldn't say anything.
Come on and party
because,
tonight.
You know, then they'd find me.
Well, just I know
Okay, I'm just
how
gonna
it's
go
been in the past. I know how it's been in the past with you trying to be sneaky. It might be a good idea to just stay at least semi-close to so that we can get you out, or maybe tie a rope around yourself or something.
I've gotten a lot better. I've gotten a lot of more practice, and I feel like I mean this is what I do, and like because obviously the caves. Do you remember the caves are like stone based? I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're stone.
Yeah, so no matter what, in game terms, I have an advantage on stealth checks. So.
Oh, nice.
Okay, well, I guess go ahead.
I'm gonna go third.
Okay, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go like 60 feet ahead of everybody.
Okay, are you sneaking?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
All right. Let's see. So that's a 27.
Okay.
Nice.
You feel like you are relatively hidden.
You are Batman.
I'm the knight.
So you're going to start climbing down, and then everyone else is going to follow about 60 feet behind you.
Yeah.
I might be.
Yes, it's
Well,
correct.
Elidyr could probably gonna go
Yeah.
with her.
Elidyr
and
could
then-
probably hang out with me. I mean,
Yeah, I'd probably
He's
say
invisible.
reasonably close.
Then I'll be 60 feet behind them.
Okay, you can go ahead and do a stealth check as well, Elidyr.
Okay.
Oh God.
Do I get advantage for being invisible?
I swear to
On
God, if you
things
fuck
that can
this up
see
for
you.
me.
On things that can't see you, yes. Against things that can hear or smell you, no.
The noisiest ghost.
Do I notice her being noisy?
It's, it's a little bit noisy. It's not too bad. Maybe some
Maybe you should
panting.
stay maybe you should stay like 30 feet behind me, so we have like a staggered effect.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate you.
And Elidyr is straight invisible in darkness as well.
Yeah. And it is very dark.
God, I hope I don't step on him.
So you guys go down, and Myrtle, you get down to the bottom, and you can see a room. I think I described this last time. It's 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 30 feet wide by probably double that in length.
And there's a door at the end.
Yeah, there's a door at the one end and some kind of piles of crumbled rock on the other end. I'm going to go ahead, and everybody's following down behind, so I'll move you guys over.
Oh, 16! Fuck yeah, I'm quieter than Elidyr.
And everybody who wants to try to be quiet can...
What the fuck, dude?
I'm at disadvantage too.
so if I've moved this over to the map, if you want to move over to the far right, that's where you'll find
There it is.
Oh, there it is. I see the thing.
what you can see there.
I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's
Gonna be a lot
Snug's
of
roll.
blackness.
I can run Zilch if you want as well. I will,
That
like,
would
just
be
in
helpful.
combat wise, I can do it, but you can just move them around and stuff. But
I'm not even going to bother with moving things around. I think we
Okay. Yeah.
we'll move around when we get to combat. But
I'm just gonna find him on D&D Beyond real quick.
All right.
okay,
I also
so
have
Sven and
disadvantage, so
Sven and Grimdor, you kind of get to the bottom, and it's dark, and there's a bunch of rocks. You kind of stumble over some rocks that are down at the bottom of the rope ladder, and that actually is around. The rope ladder is going to be down, kind of in between where Elidyr and Zilch are on the map there. So you see a pile. You see a pile of rocks and dirt and stuff right over there, where you can tell they've moved some stuff into here, and that's what they've been taking out in the barrels. There's in the middle of the room a almost looks like a bird bath, some kind of pedestal there, and then there's some inset pieces with some stuff. It's kind of hard to tell unless you go check them out, but there's some stuff over in these inset pieces of the wall.
I'm going to make a mental note to give everybody some sass later about questioning my ability to stealth. And I guess we should probably check out the room before I move forward. So I'll take a look at like one of those inset pieces.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'm gonna take a look at one of them as well.
Is
I'll take a look at that one.
good at that shit? Like, we should look for traps.
So I got a 19.
He's not. He's terrible at that.
Yeah. Okay, so you got a 19 investigation. Nug, are you checking out one as well?
Yes, I will. Oh, I'm terrible at that too. Well, actually, no. I'm neutral at that.
17.
Man, apparently I'm good.
So you start checking these out, and you see almost like little dioramas of lizard folk in doing various things. Some of them are it depicts them fishing. Some of them they're hunting, fighting a winged serpent in one. They're partially made of stone, these things, but there are some kind of centerpiece pieces in each of them that seem to be made from things like jade or even gold. And you figure these figurines are probably worth like 5 gold pieces each.
I leave them there.
Okay, so they're probably like depictions of like the clan's history.
Could be. It's hard to say. It's just kind of like, sometime one of them has them doing some basic farming. Some of them are constructing things, fishing, hunting. Yeah, it could be history. It could be just this is what their life is. That's the kind of thing.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna start making my way out that door and see what I can see around that corner there.
Okay.
I was gonna check out the bird birth.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Are there any birds?
14. So it appears to be just like a concave pedestal. It's made of stone. It's kind of chipped and worn. Doesn't seem too important in any way. You don't really know what it would be for, but it's just kind of there. Okay, so Myrtle. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, is there any ideas what this might be for, or do we think of it is of any significance to anything?
Would any of us know that?
Yeah, make a history check.
They're pretty.
I'm always really good.
Just
at these.
Or you know what? You could also do a religion check if you wanted.
just bleed into it.
I am quite good at my history, so 21 is what I got there.
That makes -6, but still not very good.
Yeah, okay. So Sven with a 21 and Elidyr with an 18. As you're thinking about it, Elidyr, you think...
Why did you bypass my 2?
You're still trying to figure out which of those rocks it was you tripped on.
Yeah.
Rock is hard.
You're doing the thing where you're like, where you trip on something and you look back, but there wasn't actually anything there. And like, oh, what was that thing that I tripped on?
Yeah, you
just
stare
tripped on your own
angrily
feet.
at the ground. Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, that's what you were doing. But Sven and Elidyr, thinking about it, you think this might be some sort of thing for some sort of holy water or blessing. It doesn't seem to be magical in any way, but it's more like a ceremonial sort of a cleansing, blessing sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Ceremonial toilet.
I noticed that before I could say anything before when we did a check to be quiet, I do have something that could help us out in the future. So before we do that, let's make sure that I can say I want us to pass without a trace a little bit easier.
What?
Just for...
Wish you had said that before I stepped on that rock.
I wish I would have too, but unfortunately, it was happening before I could say anything. Anywho, I believe we can keep going, maybe.
So yeah, I think you guys are going to venture forth. I think Myrtle said she was going to peek around the corner. You're welcome to cast that now as you guys.
Did we check the room for the traps or the doors for traps or anything?
No.
The door is open, actually. That's why you can see out into the hall. The door, there is a door there, but it's just kind of wide open.
Okay.
Who has
yes.
dark vision also, by the way? Does everybody? Or
Not
do.
Zilch.
Just
Zilch
not
can't
Zilch.
see shit right now.
Okay.
And he didn't want the glasses.
Yeah, which I still have. So if he decides to take them,
Yeah, that's what, I'm gonna
Hey,
make
Zilch,
this
do you want these glasses? You know what? Maybe I've kind of decided, yeah.
Yeah.
wait, no,
I'll wear
I don't think he would
those.
take him. I think he's gonna light a torch off of his cigarette.
yeah.
No, no
sounds
torches.
More like him.
So I only have
That's why
dark
I'm
vision because of those
staying
glasses.
60
I
feet
forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I looked at it and I'm like, oh right, yeah, that's why, because I have it actually. It's in my D&D Beyond. So
So Zilch is gonna stay
there.
way back. Yeah, he's gonna light a torch and he's gonna stay way behind everyone. He's
he's
gonna
just
be
going to smoke.
He'll be the anchor.
All right. So he'll go in behind.
Yeah.
So Myrtle, you were going to sneak around and check out that hallway, correct?
Yeah. And also I am keeping an eye out for traps or things that I could trip on or, anything that's going to ruin my sneakiness.
Okay.
Very, very sneaky.
So
Super sneaky.
as you sneak around the corner.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
If I can do that now, or do you want me to?
Yep, that's fine.
Does that up my sneak or do we have to re-roll for that?
By 10.
No, we can still keep with the same one. So
Okay,
the
so
same
my
rolls.
sneak is 37.
Okay.
Stealth.
Or 20.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't see where mine was. Oh, so 18.
Okay.
So that at least puts us all up at something decent. So
Yeah, you're all
Okay.
up over 10. Yeah, you're good. So as you sneak around the corner, Myrtle, you can see 3 lizard folk laying on the ground.
Are they alive?
It's hard to tell from in here. They're not moving. You
I'm
probably
gonna,
have to get up kind of close.
I will get up close.
Okay. So there's the 3 of them there. Anyone in particular you want to check?
I'll just check the first one. And the other 2 if nothing bad happens.
Yep. So you check the first one and make a medicine check.
I was afraid of that. Ooh, that's a 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, you knew as you were getting close that they were dead, but checking them out, you can see that they've been probably dead for a while here. And it seems like it's hard to really tell. They have been bleeding. They're not just dead there. There's some dried blood on the ground near where they are as well.
We're just gonna kind of take it. Like, do they look like they were attacked or?
It's hard with that medicine check. It's hard to tell. It looks like maybe.
Can I go check them out?
Okay.
Yeah, no, you can go check them out as well. Are you going to check out that same one?
I'd probably check out that one because it's the closest
The
one.
closest? Okay. And one thing I'll mention, as you guys are getting in here into this hallway, you start to notice it's a little bit stronger here. It was barely noticeable in the first room, but there's kind of like an acidic, acrid sort of smell in the air. It doesn't seem like it's these dead bodies. It's there's almost even a little bit of haze here as well. You think maybe in that previous room it wasn't so strong because there was an opening at the top where this could rise out of, but it does kind of start to, as you get down this hallway, burn in the back of your throat just a little bit. Like if
It doesn't burn down my throat. Because I have something against harmful gases and vapors.
That is correct.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, you bought it at the jewelry shop.
My thing.
Oh, right.
Does that work on farts?
Yep.
I would assume it does. Yes.
Of course.
Nug is asking
so with your
because
medicine
he's
check,
we're stuck in this room with him.
yeah, Nug, you kind of get the same thing that it seems like maybe it was attacked. There's definitely some damage to the body, but it's hard to really tell what.
Before anyone else moves forward, I want to move right there.
Oh, I lost you. You want to move there? Okay.
Yeah.
And
check out that thing to see if I assume. Well, I don't know if Nug would assume. I think Nug would assume that
so
that might be a bad thing.
First off, Myrtle, can you make an investigation check for me?
Yep. Oh no. I got
because I wouldn't stand on it.
8.
Nate? Okay. Sven, as you come around the corner, which it looks like you're trying to do there, you notice right where they're standing, the kind of parts of the stone floor around where they're standing seem a little bit higher than the rest.
Do not move.
Too late.
Do not move. Well, stay where you are. Inside you, it looks like there is a loose stone, which I can only assume is a trap of some sort. Elidyr, are you or Myrtle? Are you good at disarming traps, or what is your skill set that way?
I could try. I have some thieves' tools with me.
Okay, well, I think that would be a good idea.
Or we could just does anybody have a long stick?
I think trying to disarm it's probably a better idea.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
And I will guide you. I will guide you as we do it.
Perfect. What does that do again? D4?
That gives you a D4, yes.
Okay. Okay, so for these tools, it's just my roll plus my proficiency bonus, or does my dexterity come into that, or what?
It would be a dex roll plus proficiency.
Dex roll, okay, plus proficiency.
I apologize. Unfortunately, I cannot guide you, because if I do that, then we will not be as stealthy. It is concentration.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries.
I can guide you.
You can guide me? Okay. Perfect.
That's awesome.
Okay, so that is a 1. That's a 23.
A 23, yeah. So, with Sven pointing this out, you can kind of see that there are some stones that are raised a little bit. And as you kind of get your tools in there, you can see that you get just a little glimpse of that there are some ropes down attached underneath. And you can kind of jimmy your dagger in and slowly cut the rope. And then as you do, you notice some from way up above, and then the ceiling's relatively high in here. It's good 15 feet high. You see kind of fall limp some big like what those poles, those battering ram type things like the Ewoks did. Kind of those.
Oh, yeah.
They just kind of fall limp above you.
Well, that turned out I've never done that before, so
I think you should get out from under them.
I think we're okay now.
Where was this done? Right was I standing on one of them?
Yeah, if there had been any more weight at all, like even Myrtle's weight, that would have made it go off.
Whew, thank God that it doesn't go off at 280 pounds.
This is probably a good thing, because you might be dead like the lizard folk over there.
I didn't eat this morning. Whew.
And seeing these logs kind of come loose a little bit up there and start to dangle, it's easy to put two and two together and realize, this is what brought these lizard folk to their demise. Was they were hit by these
Poor bastards.
Oh, I was gonna say Nug does not put two and two together, but apparently today he can. Never mind. It's 4.
Just before I start moving forward, I just kind of want to like shift the lizard folks' bodies and like put their arms across their chests and just kind of like make them look peaceful.
Okay.
I can just light them on fire.
No.
A noble, create the ashes. And
I think maybe we should just leave them here looking peaceful for now, and then maybe their people can do whatever they do with them.
Yeah, I believe they have certain burial rites.
Maybe they burn them, but we don't know.
That is fine. Yes, we can do that too.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going forward, keeping an eye specifically out for floor traps, but also any other kind of traps, hopefully, and continue to go like to the doors.
Okay, so these doors aren't completely closed; they're kind of like half closed. I'm going to say you can go ahead and peek through, and I will reveal what you see in the next room. Reveal.
Oh my god, foot cramp, no!
Okay. So that's what you see in the next
Okay, give me a hot second for
man.
this to catch up.
Oh my god!
I know
Stop
this room.
being excited, I can't see it yet.
I know this room. I've seen this room before. As Al has seen this room before.
It's taking
Damn,
a
Al.
second.
I'll jump over real quick into the other channel with me.
Oh,
While we're waiting for.
Oh, there it is.
So what is happening?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Whispers.
Yeah, there's whispers. Brought to you by Greenleaf Geek, who's not a sponsor, just a friend.
But you know, if she wanted to sponsor, we would be bad.
We will all take dice.
I would take payment in dice.
Glow in the dark dice.
I want a keyfish set.
You have the D20. Now you just need
Yeah,
a
I
set.
know, but she's releasing a set.
Oh, yes.
I think she had a Kickstarter for it. I don't
Yeah,
know why I'm
pretty sure
talking in
she's-
Myrtle's voice for this, but
I know. I'm just kind of I'm in the zone, so.
I'm having a hard time getting out of it because my sinuses are so insanely clogged right now.
Is that you or Myrtle?
That's me right now.
Well, perfect.
I'm really having not.
It's perfect for a
I'm not-
Tuesday night.
Yeah, no, I'm really not having a hard time doing Myrtle's voice because literally I just have to play it up a little bit.
Okay. So in this room, you see it's a very muddy room. You can see from the ceiling there's a lot of dripping water. It's dripping pretty heavily, and you imagine it's been probably doing this for quite a while, contributing to all the mud that's all over the place. You do also see a stick leaning up against something in the middle of the of the room. If you check it out, you would say it's a like some kind of a pole that's somewhere between like 9 and 11 feet long. Nothing?
Okay.
Wow.
I guess I'm gonna just like, can I test the door? I know it's open slightly, but I want to test if there's like any resistance or anything. Maybe there's like, it's that, like, I want to make sure it's not trapped.
Yeah, no, it's a stone door, and if you give it just like a little push, it just kind of swings open.
Okay, I'm just gonna sneak into the room and maybe just take a look.
Okay, so
Look at that stick.
Yeah, so it's just like a wooden stick, a pole of sorts, somewhere around 10 feet long.
Is it a 10-foot pole?
Well, it might be.
I'd like
measure
to
it.
Does it look like it's like set there for any reason, or is it just?
It just seems like it's leaning there. Make an investigation check, and anybody else who wants to come into the room and investigate stuff as well.
Oh no.
I will.
So that's a natural one for a total of 4. It's a stick. Hey guys, it's a stick.
I gotta do like a
door
quick,
12.
I'm gonna do like a quick perimeter check.
Yeah, that's what Nug's gonna do as well. He notices there's stairs and he's just gonna go there and make sure nothing comes up the stairs and surprises them.
They're doing
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and look.
Clearly, with my natural one, I'm just picking up the stick to like look
What does
at
it mean?
Yeah,
What does it mean?
Nug
It's
looks
the
at
chair all over
Grimdor.
again.
Nug just looks at Grimdor and says, like, secure the perimeter, and then he just goes to the stairs and watches.
Okay, so
Roger that.
Elidyr, you're doing a perimeter search, kind of looking through. And this mud, as you guys start walking through it, it's a little over ankle deep. And Elidyr, you notice a couple of things. One, that stone or rock or whatever that this pole is leaning up against is actually a creature. It appears to be dead. It's like a giant sort of hermit crab of some kind, and it looks like it's been stabbed with pretty big sword. And you also, kind of walking through the mud, see a giant crayfish that's also been stabbed with a pretty significantly sized sword. But they both seem to be dead.
Guys, I think these are creatures that have been killed by something.
More than one?
Well, there's this crayfish, and the rock is, I think, a crab of some sort.
Would I have
I would
any
like to
knowledge
poke the crab with my
of these
stick.
creatures? Before you poke it with the stick, just hold on a second. Would I have any knowledge of these creatures from my
make
studies?
I don't know, nature check?
Just give me 1 second because I'm away from the keyboard outside with the dog. So,
No problem.
would someone roll a d20 for me?
I'll do it.
Wow,
My nature is, I think, +2 or 3.
I win!
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so these look like a giant hermit crab and a giant crayfish, and they appear to have been killed.
Good.
Would I know if this is land that they are usually seen in, or is this kind of strange to see them in a cave?
I mean, it's to see them in like a temperate jungle wouldn't be unheard of. They're not.
Is
They're
it
not
a
like
sand
super
crab?
Now, why they'd be down here, who knows? But they do seem
Yes.
pretty big, so they could be very old. Maybe they've just kind of made their way down here. Like there is dripping water. There's cracks all over the place. This place is very old. You could easily imagine how little creatures could climb their way through into a place like
good.
this.
So it doesn't look. It's not completely out of the ordinary for this to. For
No,
them to
it
be
doesn't seem. It doesn't seem too crazy for them to have been here. They're extraordinarily large, but they could have just been large and old.
I guess something has killed them, but that's about it. if you want to poke with the stick, you can go ahead, Myrtle.
I poke it with a stick.
They are now alive, and we all die. We are going to die.
And yeah, no, it seems pretty dead. Although I would say that it seems pretty freshly dead. Both of these, much more freshly dead than the lizard folk.
Has anyone ever had a crab bake?
I mean, yes, I'm from a maritime place, so crabs are very good to eat.
I knew many soldiers that had crabs.
Well,
Me. Same here.
Can dragonborns get crabs?
I don't know.
Humans do.
Like pets? That was a weird pet.
Yes. Like
Especially
pets.
multiples.
That's exactly what that is. Yes.
Yes.
Well,
So to describe
Is there
further
anything-
what you guys see here, you do see doors to the north, south, and west. To the north and the south, the doors are mostly closed. They're not like closed and latched or anything, but they're kind of when you like walk through a door and close it behind you just by kind of swinging it and it doesn't quite latch. It seems like that. And then over where Nug is to the west, there are stairs leading down, and these stairs are covered in mud, and it seems like there's like a little trickle of water going down with the mud as well. It seems pretty slippery going down, and there is a closed door down there.
well, do we go with the old adage to always go left, or do we want to take a look
We
at
could probably
our options?
just check out the doors and see. Like I could just check out the doors and see what's in
Check
there.
the doors.
Guys,
This is
why
the
don't we
worst case
split
of
up?
deja vu ever.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
I'm
there's
gonna-
6 of you. There's 6 of you. You could go 2, 2, and 2.
Yeah.
Split the party.
Yeah, split the party.
Split the
I'm gonna
party.
check out the door on the left.
Do not split the party.
I
And
agree
I
with
would-
Gimdor. Let's split the party.
I'd like
hell is
to
Gimdor?
keep this. I'd like to keep the stick and like use the stick to like push open the door slightly so I can see inside.
Okay, the stick is like 3 times longer than you are.
I'm really okay with this.
Okay. So you can push open the door with it. Let me try to
It's like
show
a
you
pole
what you can
vaulting
see.
stick.
I'm gonna keep this stick for as long as I can keep it.
I just see like Myrtle like walking through a door with the stick like held like horizontally.
I honestly don't actually think she has the arm strength to do that for very long. Considering how long it is.
So you peek through the door and you can see it goes on for about 15, 20 feet, and then there are stairs leading down. And then there is an open door and what looks to be some kind of it looks like a muddy room. It looks a little different than the mud that you're in now. It's hard to tell from this distance.
Okay. So it's just a hallway and another door?
A hallway, stairs down, and some other
Okay.
sort of muddy room, and another door. Then it looks the other door is closed.
Okay. I think we should check out all the other places and just kind of decide where we should go from there.
What did you see, Myrtle?
I saw a hallway with some stairs and another muddy floor and another door.
Affirmative. You want to check the other side?
I opened the other door.
Which one are you opening, Elidyr?
I opened the top one
there?
because I'm
Okay.
curious. I'm gonna look inside.
Let me show you what you can see there. So you see a long hallway, and about midway down, you can see. It's hard to tell. You'd have to go down into the hallway to check it out. It looks like there's some. Maybe it's a door. It's hard to tell from there.
I look around and see everyone sort of looking down the other hallway, and I'm gonna start slowly moving forward.
Okay, make a stealth
Oh.
check to see if you can do it without being noticed by everyone. And by everyone, I mean Sven.
Yeah.
Hey, my passive perception is 15 now.
Oh, so I'm invisible.
Well,
so-
Zilch is in this room too.
Zilch is in the room,
and
so it's-
which means there's a torch in the room.
Shoot.
So if she's trying to be stealthy, does she still have the pass without a trace? So that like I
Yep.
fucked myself with.
Oh,
Yep.
All right. Well,
You sneak right away without being seen.
yeah. My passive perception is 22. So
Oh.
have fun.
And I'm checking the stairs or the door down the stairs since I don't know Elidyr is doing that as well.
Okay, so let's do Elidyr first. So Elidyr, you sneak down, and first you see
Can you
that
move
there's
your piece, Elidyr, just so we know where you are sneaking down to? I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just
so-
want to see what this is. Whatever this is.
Yeah, so it looks like it's a big, heavy stone door, and
Huge rock crushes you, you die.
make an investigation check.
Okey-dokey.
12. Yeah, it's a big, heavy door. It looks like there's some little bits of chipped rubble on the ground in front of it, and it does seem like maybe somebody's been trying to chip away at the edge of it, but that's all you really see.
We do have a Svirfniblin who is very good with rocks.
Does it open if I push it?
Make a strength check.
Oh dear. Thankfully average.
No, it does not. Tell me about Elydyr's hands. Are you wearing gloves?
You gonna die?
I imagine not.
Because
I
you
imagine
use
I might
short bow.
have. I use a longbow. I imagine
Oh.
I probably have like some kind of leather coverings on one hand just to protect the fingers from the string. But other than that, I probably keep them bare.
So as you push on the door, you notice it's a little bit like chalky, and you push on it and it doesn't budge. And then just a few seconds later, you notice the skin on that made contact with the door. You look down and there's like chalky stuff on your hands, and it starts to burn a little bit. You take
Oh,
one point
great.
of 1 point of acid damage.
I like start like clapping my hands on my clothes to try and get it off.
Okay, good. So you're able to take an action to wipe it off, and
Yeah. I probably go back to everyone after that.
okay. And you did want to peek around the corner up top and see what's around the corner.
I've already burnt my hands on a rock.
Okay. and
That's so good.
so Nug, this door is closed. Do you want to open it?
Yes.
So it seems like a normal door, and you
It's a
open
mimic.
it up.
Oh.
And so what you see is some water starting to trickle down through there's mud all down the. Actually, make a dexterity check just to see if you can get down those slippery stairs without falling.
You fall and die.
7.
Probably.
Yeah, so 7, you actually slip as you get down towards the bottom. You don't take any damage, but
Chris, I think I lost you. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah, I lost you too, man.
oh no, okay, yeah.
You're good
so
now, but
you slip as you're going down, and you kind of like fall into the door a little bit.
I sound like a cutlery drawer falling.
Yeah, pretty much. And as you fall against the door, it does kind of go flying open and slam against the wall, and you can see what you see in front of you there with some water kind of going into not a stream by any means, but it's flowing out from that room that you were just in. It's not got as much mud flowing down through it. It's mostly just like a little trickle of water going down into the room.
Well, so much for our stealth.
Are you okay down there?
I don't know what you mean.
For fuck's sakes, like I can basically see God with my perception. I'm pretty sure I heard you.
Pretty sure we all heard you.
Fair enough. I am curious, so I'm actually going to go right here so I can see into the room.
Okay. So let me show you the room.
Before going back.
So you can see it opens up into this tiny little trickle, goes into a whole lot of water. And it, as you look at it, it seems like a pretty big pool of water for this tiny little trickle that's coming out there.
All right, I go back. I just say, there's a pond in that room.
Make a perception check.
Oh, God. I don't do those very well. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, not very well at all. Yep, on brand.
Okay. You don't hear anything as you leave.
There's
There's a pond down there, and I didn't hear anything.
Okay, well, I assume we are probably going to take a short rest at some point today, but I can go take a look in the pond and have a swim down there and see if I can see anything.
Don't know.
Should we maybe be a little bit concerned that there are giant-looking crabs in here and there's a pool of water in the other room? Does it look like that stairwell is big enough for like the crab and the crayfish to like go through?
Oh yeah, they could have fit through there.
I was definitely thinking that's probably where they came from, but
I don't think the water is that deep, to be honest.
Did you look?
No, but the floor looks like the floor is the floor, and the water doesn't fill the whole room, so the water can only be so deep.
Okay.
Like, how far did the water come up the door that was down there?
So it seemed to kind of pool, but it was. You didn't really take a close look.
Look, did I see the door?
You could see the door. Yeah.
How much door was showing? How many feet of
all
door?
All of it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's that deep. We could go check it out, though.
I mean, it might be a good idea to check out all options here.
Does anyone know anything about rocks that might be burning when you touch them? But they're not on fire, but they kind of hurt to touch.
I only know about burning rocks.
Would I have any of that knowledge after growing up in Hopperduke? Because it's not really like I've lived with the rest of the Swiftwood.
Make a nature check.
Okay.
Anybody who's proficient in nature can make a nature check.
I'm not proficient in nature. Do you want me to take that back?
No,
okay.
you can do it anyway because
I got a 15.
Okay.
I am surprisingly not proficient in nature, so.
Neither am I.
I don't think anybody ever takes that.
So we've got a druid and a ranger that aren't proficient in nature.
I have survival.
Yep.
Okay. That's a bit of a stretch, but okay, go for it.
Sweet.
I have survival as well.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
Sure.
Oh, crit!
Oh, crit!
Nug, you know about like, and Myrtle, you maybe would even know a little bit about this as well, just having started to work with chemistry type stuff. As Elidyr starts to describe it, you think it might be some sort of like caustic sort of like limestone or something, just like a very like a base,
an alkali of some sort.
Yeah, exactly.
I would immediately like to run into the room and try to like whack off a piece of that stone.
Okay. There
or
are
like
some,
even like scrape some powder or something.
So you can actually see as you go in there to check it out, the same little rocks that somebody's tried to chip away to maybe try to open this door. It's hard to tell, but there are chips of this rock down on the ground in front of it.
Oh my god, I want to gather as much as I can, like making sure that I'm not touching it with my bare hands, like I use like my clothes or something to put it into my backpack and like wrap up in a cloth.
Yep, you can do that.
I'm like constantly fussing the entire time. I don't think you should do.
Well, I think about what I could do with this, with explosives and like the acid, and oh my god.
This is like someone's shrine, though. It's just like attacking the wall.
Okay, guys, I think we really need to fucking figure out which way we're going and pick that way because
Nug just starts walking back down the stairs toward the water.
Fucking circle is.
So a few of you are in front of this door right here, and Nug wants to go down the other way.
I already did. He literally just starts walking down that way.
I will follow. Okay. I will follow Nug because I am more
curious
concerned about the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, as soon as I'm done collecting the rocks, I follow them. I don't really care where we're going. I just wanted the acid rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow along.
That's fine. Grimdor, are you going down there that way too?
Yep.
Yep, looks that way. And we'll assume Zilch is following you as well. He's just kind of sighing and following along behind everyone.
Yep, that's not
We're
right.
just a little farther back towards the wall.
We should be cautious.
Yes, that is what my plan is.
As the group of you walk into the room, you hear, it sounds like an echo of laughter, and this female form kind of rises up out of the water. Imagine like a fairy fountain in Zelda, where
that's what I'm picturing.
Yep, yeah. That kind of
scary
happens
laugh.
there. That scary laugh. You see,
And I'm
she
going to
has
cast
kind of.
Fairy Fire on her before she does anything.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Nug just says, "Whatever happened to caution?"
This is a crazy spirit that is coming towards us, so I am at least going to make sure that she is a light.
Okay, so what's the saving throw on that? Dex?
Dex.
Be a dexterity from 15.
Yeah, so she fails. So she is aglow now, and she just she kind of looks around at you and says, "I love the colors."
You are welcome. I just wanted to make sure that we could see you. I don't know if you mean us harm or if you are just here to tell us a story.
I've been so lonely. No one else that comes down here wants to play with me.
Play with you? What's your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say my name. In fact, I don't remember what my name is. I've been down here so long waiting for some friends. Who would like to go swimming with me?
Can I tell what her intentions are?
Make an insight check.
Can I also do that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you should probably do that. I got a 10.
I don't even want to roll. There's like these giving me the creeps.
21.
Nug wants to piss himself.
What does she
21.
look like?
So she has silvery hair and a light bluey green skin. It's very pale, and she doesn't seem to be wearing any clothes, but she doesn't look naked per se. She does have long pointy ears. She is wearing a sort of a shawl, but it's just kind of like draped around her like a Doctor Who scarf almost.
Okay.
So
Did anybody get a
Sven,
good feeling on...
Sven, why don't you jump over real quick with me to the Whispers channel?
Just give me 1 second.
I never get the whispers. Never roll well enough for the whispers.
Yeah, when he dragged me in earlier, he just asked. Well, like I said, that I noticed that first room. It's because I ran this dungeon with friends like 8 months ago. But he changed it a bunch, and I'm not gonna meta at all.
Then stop talking about it, Al.
Oh,
Oh my god. Now I know what it's made with in the last 8 months.
So I would be very wary, friends, of this woman. I don't think she has good
punch her in the
intentions
face.
for
I'm
us.
just kidding.
She
Might not be
seems
a bad
really
idea.
friendly. She just wants friends.
Well, no. What she means by that is she wants it to go underwater, which in turn is probably not going to work out for any of us. So,
And she dives at this point. She dives back under the water, and you can't see her at all. The water seems relatively clear, but as soon as she goes underwater, you just don't see her at all.
yeah, she is up to something.
Maybe we should leave.
Want to go up to the edge of the water and just look into it.
I'm gonna go up to this door and open this door to see if we can leave quickly.
Were we
Actually,
not
okay.
down here to find someone?
You mean the door in the water?
No, the other door.
Oh, okay.
The what door adjacent to that one?
Okay, so first let's let Myrtle
That
look
door.
in the
I didn't see
water.
that door. Sorry.
Make a perception check, Myrtle.
Oh, someone's going for a swam.
All right. God, why can I not roll for these? 5.
We should have tied rope on her before she did this.
It looks like just water. It seems like it's way deeper than it should be. But it's relatively clear, but you don't really see any sign of her. It looks like it goes down pretty deep.
This is so, like, I don't even understand how this water is so deep. It's so clear. It's so pretty. Where did she go?
Nug, what is your dark vision range?
60 feet.
Okay, so if you look through the door, that's what you can see there.
All right. I'm just gonna
So
look
it's
behind
all-
me and say, "There's a little bit of water down here as well, guys."
And you can see where that kind of puddling area of water about halfway down this long hallway is. It's all dripping pretty heavily from the ceiling to there.
Okay.
And then it seems like there's a slight decline, and that's why it's kind of running down that way. It's not steep or anything, but it's just like a very, very gentle decline down there.
All right.
And at this point, she comes back up out of the water. She splashes up and sits on the side and says, "I really do wish you'd play with me, or give me something to do. I've been so lonely and bored. Why don't you lend me something? Lend me something to keep me busy. Do you have something? Do you have
Hold
something
on.
neat that I could play with, or perhaps you could lend me one of your memories?"
Do you like poles?
Really cool that you could borrow. That seems really fun.
Oh, what is it?
And I pull out a wand, and I'm gonna use. Oh no, I'm not gonna use it, but I'm just gonna like give it to her and be like, "This makes really pretty lights and loud noises." The wand of pyrotactics.
Okay. You're going to walk up to her and hand it to her?
I don't want to get like
before you-
super
before-
close to her, but I want to like.
Myrtle, before you do that, let me go up and hand it to her.
Why you? Why can't I?
Because I have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
I mean, I'm already intrigued with this one. I just want to hand it
Best
to her. I want to be
answer
the one to
ever.
give her the thing.
Okay, well, you go ahead.
Also, I have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic, so
Yeah, okay. It could be yeah.
I mean, it could. I just want to hand her the wand.
Okay.
Ben can also breathe underwater.
So you walk up and hand it to her, and she puts her hand out
She gently takes it from you. What does this do?
It makes really pretty lights and loud noises. We call them. It kind of like gives us this thing that we call fireworks. I don't know if you know what fireworks are, but they like make like really big explodey things, and they're really pretty.
Well, that sounds fun. I'll add it to my collection.
And she dives back down under the water.
But as she's like standing there with Myrtle, can I use Divine Sense before she leaves?
Okay.
It just tells me if within 60 feet if there's a celestial fiend or undead.
Celestial, fiend, or undead. Nope, you don't get any pegs.
Or the hallowed spell.
She's probably fine.
Yeah, probably.
1000%. She seemed nice.
And she's still under
she's
the
probably
water.
got a horde down there.
We're gonna take off down this corridor.
She has a brothel down there?
I don't think she has a brothel. I think she has a horde down there.
Oh, it's the accent. I'm sorry.
And not a whore. Yes, a horde. I get it though. It makes sense.
I think we should leave.
She seems strange.
I
seemed
feel
nice.
like there's
Let's go.
probably a lot. I feel like there's probably a lot of useful items that she might have down there. But
We could always check it out later.
okay.
Maybe when she's done playing with the wands, then maybe she'll be grateful because we gave her something.
Maybe.
I'm curious as to her intentions.
She seemed nice enough.
Can we go?
She was not. She was up to something tricksy. That is what I got from her. So just keep that in mind. She's not that nice.
Maybe she has Trixie in the pool.
Yes, possibly. What was behind
No,
you?
that's not a character.
Grim. Not Grim.
Pardon me?
Nug. What is behind you down the hallway?
It's just a hallway with a bit of water dripping from the ceiling.
Well, let us pick a way to go then, and we may be able to stop here on the way back and figure out what we want to do.
Agreed.
Oh, I believe she might be able to travel through the water, so we might be seeing her again somewhere else in this cave. So just be on your guard.
Always.
Okay, so you're
Okay.
gonna go down that way that that Nug looked.
Does anyone have light? Like the cantrip light, FYI?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
I can use the wand wizard spells that may or may not work in it, and I can create dancing lights.
Oh, dancing lights would, be good.
But it depends on, because it's concentration, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not concentrating on anything right now.
I'm
though.
not concentrating on it. Yes, it's.
Was Pass Without a Trace gone?
It would be yes.
Yeah, he
because I
cast Fairy Fire. So, yeah.
Oh, right.
Which is okay, it's not a big deal. I have a feeling that stealth is not going to be important for us in here.
Possibly not.
Clank, clank, clank.
But it is in our back pocket for later if we need it.
Yeah, so worst comes to worst, you can cast light on my shield or on my axe, and then I can be like a light for Zilch as well.
I believe he is fine back there for the moment.
That's
Are we heading into the
we'll
room or
cross
no?
it when we come to it.
We are,
we're
yeah.
going
Check
down
it
the
out?
hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, we're already walking down the hallway now.
Okay, so if you're going down that hallway, if everybody's going down there, let me reveal. Myrtle's going to be able to.
I
see
think
the
Elidyr has
distance
90 feet
and-
as well.
Yeah, and as you're walking, you're halfway down as well, so you can kind of see.
Yeah, I'll just probably walk in step with Nug or whatever.
I'd like to stealth ahead a little bit if possible.
Okay. So as you walk down, you can see this water that's dripping from the ceiling is kind of pooling down and going down underneath the door that's off to your right, to the west.
Waiting for the stream to catch up.
Yeah.
Should we knock?
Knock on the door?
Yeah. Or should we just go in? It feels rude to just open doors, I feel like.
Why don't you check for traps on the door first? And I will guide you.
Oh, okay. I start looking over the door.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Okay.
$21.
21?
Yeah, no, it doesn't appear to be trapped or anything like that. It's just a door, but it is closed.
Okay. Once I'm done, I knock on the door.
Okay. So you knock on the door. That echoes a little bit, but you don't hear anything.
If no one answers, I just start pushing on it.
Okay. So the door
Sorry,
opens. It goes.
I'm not seeing the stream catch up. Is Greg? Is it still, or is your screen still?
Yeah, I was AFK. I'm back now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I just have to wait for the stream to catch up then.
Okay.
Can't see anything yet. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. As you open the door there, you see the water trickling down and kind of pooling into a small room below.
There's small water.
It seems to be a pattern. Kind of
I
wish we would have
don't
taken
want to go
advantage of
in
the
that
fire.
water.
It would not be a good idea.
Do you want me to try and go ahead?
I
don't
can
know.
go ahead.
Not in the water, no. That's a bad idea.
But it might not be that deep.
Should we maybe just check out the other places then, or I don't really like. Do you want to construct a boat?
I could build a
Well,
raft.
I'm thinking, you know what? If you want to go in the water, just go in the fucking water then.
Okay.
I'm thinking that this woman that we saw in the other room might be able to use the water in cross into different rooms. So, but if you go in there,
Oh,
you
sorry,
might
I
get
didn't actually
chomped
see
by
the
her.
room. I didn't see the room until like just 2 seconds after I said that. I didn't realize it was all just like a square of water.
Yes, yes. So if you want to go in at this point, go ahead. We need to figure out something. So
Chris,
I mean, like
harm
we can
us.
check the other rooms out.
what's here?
What was
I think
that, Greg?
would be.
What's here? Is it rocks, like a rocks that fallen in or something?
Yeah. So if you're looking there, it does seem like that there's some rocks that have just kind of caved in, like a.
Does it look like there's a way to get through that or no?
Make an investigation check.
Oh god.
11. I mean, there's a bunch of rocks there. It's just like a pile of caved-in rocks. It's hard to really tell whether it's something you could get through or whether you couldn't.
No, do you think we could get through this way?
Wait, what does it look like? Just like a pile of rocks?
Yeah, pretty much. It looks like a kind of like a small.
I'm strong, you're strong.
It looks like there's maybe a pathway behind it, but there's a whole bunch of caved-in rocks.
Yeah, can we try that? Might as well.
Yeah. So if you want to try to move some rocks, you're just gonna start like pulling them out.
Yeah, I don't want to go in that water. That water freaks me out. So yeah, 100%.
Okay.
We can always go back the other way and try one of the other pathways.
That's true.
I'm just looking in the water to see if I can tell how deep it is.
Let's just start pulling rocks, damn it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, Elidyr, make a perception check to see if you can see how deep it is.
Maybe you can use that 10-foot pole.
Myrtle's got that. 25. Yeah, it's like maybe 5 feet
I'd
deep
assume-
or so.
I'd assume Myrtle's with Elidyr ahead.
Yeah,
She
I
said
did
she was
say I'm
scouting ahead of us.
ahead.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so yeah, you stick the pole in and you guys are checking it out together. It seems like about 5 feet deep or so. pretty much everybody but Myrtle could like stand on the bottom and keep their head above water.
Wait, let me just. I'm like, how tall is Elidyr?
You'd probably have to be
5 and 6 feet.
Yeah, you'd probably have to be on your tippy toes, but you could do it.
Yeah. So awkward.
I could carry you guys across.
All right, Nug, are you going to try to pull out some of those rocks, or no? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, we might as well.
Yeah. So you start to Grimdor, you're helping.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys start to pull out the rocks. There's some larger ones, some smaller ones, and you start to pull some out. And then I'm going to get you to both make a dexterity saving throw.
Amazing. Dexterity saving throw.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Oh, look at that! A 3!
Wow. Okay, so as you guys are pulling these rocks out, the entrance to this it's only like a small, it's like a cube, but as you start pulling these out, you realize that the ceiling inside is a lot higher, and some of these rocks start tumbling out on top of you guys, and you each take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Of us?
Just Nug and Grimdor, who are like right there pulling that stuff out. But as that does happen, as these slide out kind of on you, there is an opening up above that you feel like you could move a little bit more stuff and climb through.
Myrtle, do you think that you could fit in there?
I don't know. Can I fit in there?
Yeah, so now that it's kind of caved in a little bit and all these rocks, it looks like it's a bit of a ramp up of rocks, but the ceiling is pretty high in there. That's why they took so much damage, is so many of these rocks fell down. And you can see that it's a pretty high ceiling in there.
I think that's a lot of damage.
I can probably go and check.
Yeah, I'm only at 56 health now. Dang.
Yeah. Well, you could all probably squeeze through. It would be tight at the entranceway for Nug and Grimdor, but I don't think anyone else would have too much trouble climbing over top of the rocks and into what seems to be a bit of a hole.
I suggest Myrtle goes first.
Can I just go in? I'm gonna go in and check it out.
Okay. So Myrtle's gonna stealth in. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
It's passed without a trace.
Oh my god, I just ran.
It's gone.
I did 2 12s in a row, so that's 22.
22. Well, pass without a trace is gone. Oh, but you've got plus 10.
No, but I have a plus 10 to
Holy
stealth.
crap. Yep.
I know.
Expertise, baby.
You see a big long hallway in front of you after you climb over a pile of rocks, and it's bigger than what you're seeing on the map here. The pile, it's a pretty significant pile of rocks there. It goes to about here, and then it kind of goes out.
Okay, I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up. Give me a couple secs.
It pretty much just goes. It's a big long hallway straight in front of you, and then it looks like it.
Okay,
goes to
does
the
it
right.
look like it goes into that one room that I checked out on the left? Sorry, I still can't see anything. So
it's hard to tell. It's kind of in that general area.
all right, I'm just gonna follow along the hallway and see what I see.
Okay. So you get down to the end of the hallway and peek around the corner. And you see it goes to what looks like it's probably a dead end. But from here, that's all you can tell. Are you going to go right up to it?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye out for like any sort of like danger or traps or anything while I'm going up there, but yeah.
Okay. Is anybody else going in with her or no?
I will follow her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go after as well.
Okay, so you got a few of you going in. It's a relatively narrow hallway. You're forced to go one by one. Some of the smaller of you could probably squeeze past relatively easily, but Nug and Grimdor would have trouble.
I think I'm gonna wait on the outside. Like, did Myrtle say what was
no
in
problem.
there?
She's
I don't
way
really know
down,
what's
pretty
in there,
far
so.
away. you can't really. She wouldn't be able. She'd have to shout pretty loudly for you to hear from that distance.
I'm just gonna hold the
Hold the line out at the entrance of it. Okay, smart.
I just wanted to check out the dead end and see if there's like anything past that possibly, or.
Okay, make an investigation check, and if anybody else is kind of squeezing down there with her, you can do that as well. So I think.
For fuck's sake! I can do everything today except for anything I use my eyes for.
I'm not good at those.
Investigation check. I got a 5.
5. Nug had a 9. Sven, you're down there too. You can do an investigation check too.
Okay. Are you sure that couldn't be an insight check?
Oh shit! When Nug rolls the best investigation, we got some problems.
What are you doing, Elidyr, while this is all happening?
Getting kidnapped by Faye.
There, next to Grimdor, holding
You're
the line.
next to Grimdor? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Holding hands.
So yeah, you guys
Standing at attention.
get down to the end, and it seems like a dead end as far as you can tell.
All right, I back out as soon as I notice that.
Okay.
I don't like the sense of this. Okay.
Oh, we could either go in that water or we could check out one of the other pathways.
I'm thinking the same thing, but at the back of my mind goes, just step in the water. What bad things could happen if I step in the water?
That sounds like something I'd say.
If you take a rope, it would be probably pretty safe.
You know,
Not that deep.
let's tie a rope around me and I will wade into the water in this room. We'll see if the danger extends to here or if it's just in the other room as well.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to that rope.
Okay.
That's probably a good idea.
Hold on to.
Nug and Myrtle are going to hold onto the rope. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Nug just turns to Myrtle. Thanks, Myrtle.
No problem.
I'm just like, I imagine I'm just like holding it, and she's just like hanging in front of me on the rope.
That's what I meant. I'm holding it way too high.
I lower it so her feet are hitting the ground, and I still hold the rope.
Thank you. On this, can we take a quick pee break
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's good.
before this all goes down?
Sure.
All right, we're going on break. We'll be back in a bit. Alrighty, we're back. Kris, take it away.
Okay, so you guys are tying up Sven to a rope. Nug and Myrtle and Grimdor, I think we're going to hold on to that.
Yep, I'm gonna make it a slip knot, just in case he turns into something.
I prefer
Okay.
That was a corny joke.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
And so as you guys are in this hallway, tying Sven up, you'll just kind of like the acrid taste in your mouth, the slight haze in here that's been burning at your throat the whole time you've been in there. It's really starting to get to you, and you all take 2 points of acid damage.
Oh shit! Is it purple haze?
Do I take a point of acid damage? I don't. This doesn't affect me.
Does it make you resistant or immune?
Immune to. I can breathe in any atmosphere without any problems, and then I can have advantage on saving throws against poison gases and stuff, like the spells.
Then you don't take any. And Grimdor, do you have resistance to acid?
Oh, yeah, I think I do.
Okay, so you
It's
only
not a disease, is it?
If you have resistance, then no, it's not.
I have immunity.
Immunity, then you don't take any either. But Myrtle, Nug, and Elidyr, you all take 2 points, and Zilch takes 2 points.
Zilch, do you think you could just like put out the cigarettes for a little bit? They're starting to get in here.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is how my thing always feels.
Do you guys
like you
smell that?
Resistance too.
Do you guys smell that?
Not again, Nug.
not that. That acrid smell in the air.
I can taste it.
I think we need to make haste. I don't think we can just take our time anymore. This is
Yes. Okay. I'm stepping in the water. Be well.
Okay.
I'm basically saying that we have a timer. This is a timer.
Yeah.
I'm holding
100%.
onto the rope with all of my strength.
All right, so you wade into the water, and it's pretty deep. It's close to 5 feet deep, 4.5 feet or so.
Is it water deep?
And you wade in, and you do see that there is a door at the other side. The door is mostly submerged.
Well, I will go over to the door and open it. I'll check for traps first. Or examine it.
Okay, make an investigation check. Yeah, no traps that you can see.
Okay, I will open it.
Okay. So as you open it, all of the water in the room goes gushing out. Everybody holding onto the rope, I'm going to get you to all make a strength check.
Wee.
Okay. Just like an athletics check?
Just straight strength for this. You're just like standing and holding.
I got a 10.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
7, a 9, and a 10. Okay.
I tried to grab hold of.
Why is that?
Oh, it does say or another. Hold on. It does say or another creature tries to pull or push or stuff like that. So maybe we can use athletics. I don't know.
Sure, whatever. What's your? You get +2 more to that?
I
Yeah.
have +3 to that.
Yeah,
I get a +3 more.
10.
Yeah, I get a
Plus
10.
3 more. Yeah. You needed more than that. So Sven, I'm going to get you to make a dexterity saving throw, not at advantage, because these guys are holding on, but it's pretty slippery in here.
Nice.
Yeah, so these guys are able to hold on to that rope just enough that you're able to brace your arms against the against either side of the door jamb there, and you don't go flying through as the water gushes out into the hallway.
Great job, team.
Let me reveal that for you there. So instead of the little trickle of water, imagine that this is covered in about just about a foot of water down through here and down around the other side.
Well, do we want to push on through here, or do we want to go kill that water sprite? Let's come back for her. Well, let's keep pushing forward.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I don't want to kill her. She seemed nice.
She seemed pleasant.
She was not nice. I told you this. She was trying to kill us.
But we gave her a gift.
6. Nobody yeah, think about how many gifts she has down there.
There is a difference between
They could all be
her
ours.
wanting to kill us and actually trying to, though.
But she was trying to kill us. She was trying to get us to go for a swim. Then she would have killed us.
Surely if she has a lot of gifts, then people like her?
You guys are infuriatingly nice.
Should we go check her gifts?
We'll
Or is it
definitely-
gifts?
let's keep
my
moving
God.
forward.
God.
Oh,
Wait, I need to ask, Nug, which do you think it is, gifts or gifs?
Nug
Yeah.
thinks it's GIFs.
What the hell? I hate Nug.
Al thinks it's GIFs, but Nug is gonna say GIFs.
It's too bad. If you had both gotten it right, you would have gotten an inspiration. But Sadly,
Damn.
you didn't know.
I would like to still.
I moved forward.
Okay, so everybody is moving forward. It's ankle deep for most of you, almost knee deep for some of you.
We go right to the door.
Waist deep for me.
Yeah, it's almost a foot deep, the water in here, and there is a closed door.
So it's like a
down at the
third
other
of my body.
end. And so there's a closed door there. And
I'll check the door for traps.
You can see the water is flowing, and you can tell it's going underneath the door there and flowing down into the other room. Make an investigation check.
Is it going at a really Is it going at a really pulley pace, or?
It doesn't seem like it's like a waterfall or anything like that. It's just you can tell the water is
Okay.
and you can hear trickling water on the other side of the door.
I got a 12.
12. Yeah. So I mean, it doesn't seem like it's trapped or anything.
Okay, I'll just push the door open really slowly and kind of like look through the crack if the water doesn't pull it faster.
Yeah, so as you open it up, it does kind of slam open a little bit as the water rushes through, but it's not strong enough to really push you guys through with it or anything.
Okay.
Like the other room. But it does open up pretty quickly as the water rushes in and mostly empties out of where you are right now. And I'm going to show you what you can see in here. And okay, so you guys can see pretty much all the way through to here. To another set of doors at the other end there. So you see a large room filled with water. There are some pedestals, not pedestals, pillars holding up the room all throughout. There's some kind of metal random pieces here. They look like they're ornamental shields or something, not something that could be used, but just kind of random metal bits. And there's some algae and stuff around, but that's what you see.
Why do I feel like we walked into the water temple in Ocarina of Time?
It's probably pretty close to that, but I guess this might be a good time for me to cast Water Walk on everybody. So, just like on the boat before, you now can all walk on water for up to an hour.
Wasn't that the other campaign?
Well, that's great.
It was, but that's
Was
okay.
it? Oh shit! Whoops. They all blend together sometimes.
So wait, we could just like walk on top of water, and I take like one step out, like I feel like I'm gonna fall down, but.
Yes, but we need to be hasty in trying to figure out this room because it only lasts for an hour.
This is so cool.
Nug wants to see what it's like. He just rushes in and starts walking on
I take
water.
off running across the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys splish splash across the water, and it's like you're on a trampoline or a bouncy castle or something like that, and your feet just don't break the surface tension of the water.
Sven realizes he fucked up.
Yes, but at least we've gotten away with the subtleties.
I'm traveling with children.
How deep does the water look?
Do you have your pole with you still?
Yep.
So you stick it down through the water, and it seems like it's probably about 10, 15 feet. It's like just out of reach of your pole, so it's pretty deep in here.
Huh.
It's pretty neat. I'm just like running around the room.
This is amazing.
Should we just
What is in the middle of the room? I'm going to walk up towards.
What's that? I walk over to the front of that.
Okay, so as you do that, Nug, it looks like some algae, and as you go over to it, the algae kind of lashes out at you.
Gee.
Damn plants. Always attacking me.
And that's an 18 to hit.
That misses.
That misses. And with that, I am going to get you guys to roll initiative.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Call me
let
the
put up thing.
expediter. Oh crap! I didn't.
Hold on, I gotta clear
Yeah.
it.
Everyone just
Fuck. Yeah.
So I got a 9.
Okay, I'm gonna add Myrtle in with a 9. Everybody roll again, and if I can change your, or you can change your own number. If,
Oh yeah.
God damn it!
and I'll roll one for
There we go.
Zilch
I choose
here.
myself because I'm dumb. So it's a 9.
That well-known enemy, Moss.
Shambling boss. Is that everybody? I guess I just need to roll one for. Let me just bring them to the forefront here.
And you just resort it to by initiative
Yeah.
number. Oh crap!
Yep, you got a shambling mound on top of you.
Oh, we're calling him Marty. I don't know why, but his name's Marty.
Marty Mound.
Cheers.
I don't think I've ever seen a shambling mound before ever.
Oh no.
No,
I thought it would be
don't.
bigger.
That's too cheesy.
Okay, so that is everybody in there. Zilch is going to go first. Let's just say he's inside here. Everybody put yourselves where you want to be. Myrtle, you were just kind of jumping around in the water, right? Nug, you were there. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'd
looks pretty good
probably
where
be
they
like
are.
closer to where like the shields are.
Okay. That's
Does
good.
this look
And
like
I
a
know
razor?
Like the
Sven, you were going to go check those out, so...
Yeah, I was here checking this stuff out.
If you want to give me access to Zilch, I can run him for combat.
Okay, let me just... I'm just going to line this for this.
Yeah, don't you hate that? It's so annoying.
That's close enough for that.
Hey, that's pretty good, yeah.
And get that onto objects and tokens.
That's what he does. So he will probably cast.
It's gonna say Nug, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Let's see
that's fine.
control it.
He's gonna cast Ray of Frost because he always loves casting Ray of Frost.
Yes, he does. So that's 8 cold damage.
And then he takes a
So-
big old drag on his cigarette. Oh yeah.
Okay, so he shoots this this ray of frost out of this shambling mound, and it doesn't seem to do as much damage as he thinks it should have.
All right, then I guess he'll move over here intelligently, and then end his turn.
Okay. Sven, you're up.
This thing in front of me right here, does it look like a brazier that should be lit up?
It's something like that. It's just kind of floating around in the water. It seems like it's just something that was in this room before it got flooded, and it's just kind of floating around.
Okay, well then I will look at this thing over here and I will cast Create Bonfire on it.
In water, though?
I can create it on the being, on the, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Create a
yep,
bonfire.
you can.
Yep. So that would be a Dexterity 15 saving throw.
Dexterity 15. Okay.
Did that thing really get a 0 on its initiative?
Oh, you know what? I don't think so. It should actually be higher. It should be 19.
I was gonna say.
But I'm gonna let Zilch go first anyway, or Sven go first anyway.
I bet he has a higher dex anyway.
Yeah, well,
mound.
Yeah, it's a negative. It's a -1 for the mound. Okay, so dexterity. It failed its dexterity saving throw.
So it takes 5 fire damage.
And yet,
Those were shit rolls.
it feels like it should have taken 5 fire damage, but it doesn't quite take that much.
Well, okay then.
It's just, it's so damp in here, and this thing just is moist, and fire doesn't seem to do all that much. Okay.
Okay.
It is now the mound's turn, and it is going to try to attack Nug again. It's an 8 to hit, which I assume doesn't hit. And it's going to slam out again, and that's a 21 to hit.
Oh, that just hits.
Okay, so you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
God damn. That changes things.
And it is going to stay right where it is. Its tendrils are flailing around, and they're all kind of encircling you, Nug. That's going to be the end of its turn. Elidyr, you're up.
Okay. Is there anywhere in darkness in this room where I can stand and be invisible while shoot at him with a longbow?
Yeah, you could probably back up into the corner, and Nug's on the other. It's all pretty dark in here anyway. Nug's the only one with a light, and he's on the other side of a pillar there. So if if you backed up to like right here or something, you'd probably be okay. Or back there for sure as well.
Yeah,
that'd be a good spot to be there.
Okay. I'll run back there and then take 2 shots with my longbow.
Okay.
Plow. That's
okay, 17 and a 15, they both hit.
Okay, so that's 10 damage, and an extra d8 from being a Gloomstalker, I think. Is that d8?
Yeah.
Yeah. D8.
I think is that against creatures that haven't attacked yet?
It's just on my first turn. 2.
So that's 12 points of damage then?
Yep. Yeah, that's
okay.
all.
So you launch a couple of arrows into the middle of this green mass of algae. Forgot the hunter's mark.
I forgot the hunter's mark.
Everybody forgets the hunter's mark.
Typical hunter.
Classic. I think I told you that you were going to forget to do that, and you said no.
What's really funny is I was actually thinking about mentioning it, and I was like, do you have Hunter's Mark? I have no idea.
Funny thing is, he even talked about Hunter's Mark before the session began. He's like, I took Hunter's Mark. I'm like, awesome.
I told him last week that he was going to forget to use Hunter's Mark, and he said no.
No, I'll definitely remember.
Yep, that's exactly what you said.
So I cast Hunter's Mark.
So you launch a couple of arrows into this thing, and it slices off little bits of vines in there, and it looks like you did some solid damage on it.
Okay.
Anything else aside from casting Hunter's Mark?
No. Okay. I'll casually cast it in shame.
Perfect. Myrtle, you're up. Nug,
all right.
next.
So I'm gonna toss a hand bomb at it.
Okay.
So that is 14 to hit.
That just misses.
Ah! Okay.
So you throw this hand bomb, and it lands in the water, and it goes out. It snuffs the flame.
Like bird's peas.
Of course. And then I'm going to run up to just behind that pillar to the left of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to bonus action hide.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Let's see, that's a 19. God, I love how much stealth I have.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna roll like it's a 20. It's a 29.
Okay. You feel pretty hidden. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Nug, you are up.
All right, I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
We're at 12, and I'm gonna miss.
Yeah. So you're standing on this water, and you've never really walked on water before, and it's hard to get your footing. And you take a swing with your axe, and you go just shy of this thing that's
And I
flailing
swing
around.
again, and I do the same thing.
Okay,
I
go
missed
for it.
again. No,
Yeah,
I
right
did.
around.
I missed again.
Yeah. So it's these tendrils of vines or algae grass. It's hard to tell what it is exactly. It's just this mound of green, and it's swirling around you.
I'll use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary and end my turn.
Okay, so what are you doing with Sanctuary there?
I'm casting Sanctuary on myself.
Okay, so you ward a creature.
If you attack me, you have to make a DC 14 Wisdom save, or you have to choose something else in range to hit.
Okay, perfect. All right, Grimdor.
I'm gonna run behind and attack.
Okay, let's do it.
With advantage?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're flanking.
Oh my
Definitely
God!
with advantage.
No!
I'm gonna attack again.
Yep. Okay, go.
I think it's loading. I don't know. No, I'm gonna hit it.
Yes!
Yeah, an 18 hits.
Yeah.
And you have a shield, right? So you're doing this one-handed?
Yeah, one-handed.
Okay. So that's 10 points of slashing damage. So you run in behind this thing. You as you're running past the pillar, you have a feeling that you saw something back there, but don't know what it was. And you come around the backside of this thing while it's flailing its tendrils around it, Nug, and you slam your axe into the back of it. Do 10 points of slashing damage.
Sweet.
Anything else?
I think that's all I can do here. Yep.
Okay. Zilch.
Zilch
What's
is
Zilch gonna do?
He's gonna pop out and he's gonna cast Frostbite.
Frostbite. Okay.
It's a DC 13 con save.
One save. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. That's a 17.
Alright, it saves.
It saves.
And it takes no damage.
Damage. Anything else?
I don't know. I don't think so. Let's, he will... No, that is it. He will
Is he gonna
move
stay
back.
right there or move back? Okay.
And, well, let's see the... yeah.
Okay. It's the mound's turn. He is determined to get at you there, Nug. So
Come at me, bro.
He's going to make a slam attack with these giant mossy
DC 14 Wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom save. 16, so he hits you.
Yep.
With a 24. That's 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And he's going to try to hit you again. And I assume that's another...
He has to do another save, yeah.
That's a 7, so he misses.
Sweet. He can
so
choose to make that attack on someone
that
else.
goes against Grimdor instead then. So that is going to be a 24 to hit Grimdor.
Yep, that hits.
Crap.
And that is 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And that, with that, he's just going to. He's got some tendrils flying around Nug and around Grimdor, trying to decide which one is the easier meal for him. And that is going to be his turn. Sven.
I would like to cast Fairy Fire on him.
Okay, go for it. Dex
So it
save.
is a Dex save of 15.
Okay, it fails.
Damn right. That lights
So
up like
everybody's got
a
advantage against
purple
him.
Christmas tree.
Okay, this green algae covered mass of whatever it is just sort of lights up and you all have a better view at him. Let's see what you can do with that. Anything else, Sven?
Nope, that is my turn.
Okay. Elidyr, you're hiding in the back there, and then this thing just kind of lights up. What do you want to do?
Hey, fire my bow.
I've been there.
That's
17
22.
hits. Yeah, 7 piercing damage, no problem.
That's 8 plus 5.
Another 5, okay.
That's my turn. I think is it? Oh no, wait, no, it's a D6, not a D8.
You have 2 attacks as well.
Yeah.
No, I've only got 1.
You only have 1.
I'm only level 4 ranger.
Oh, right, because you took a level of cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that.
Next level, I get extra
Next
attack.
level.
Sorry.
Tiny violin.
Oh, that's even better.
I thought Hunter's Mark was a D8, but no mind. No matter. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so you launch an arrow right into the middle of this thing, and it hits right where the other ones are, and you're starting to make a little collection of arrows in the middle of this mound of moss.
Stealing Mars.
Okay, Myrtle, you're up. Nug, you'll be next.
I totally fucked up. Also, those hand bombs are actually a dexterity save on their part, but that's my backup, so next time I'll have to remember that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna come around the corner and stab it in the face.
Okay, do it. So you're gonna go right below
to the
that.
right. Yeah, below.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I was gonna go. Grimdor took the spot that I had in mind. So.
Oh, okay.
That
You
is.
can go behind me if you wanted.
You could go around beside Grimdor too.
It doesn't really matter at this point. Like, it doesn't make a difference. 18.
18 You have advantage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I took my advantage.
Cool.
I have advantage in so many different ways, not only in my sleeping, but also very fire, and also flanking. Okay, so I'm gonna roll my sneak attack damage, which isn't great, and that, and so I've got 14.
14, excellent.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage and go out of its range.
Okay, so you run in, and it's with your dagger. You stab this thing.
Yeah, my needle of bending.
Yeah, perfect. You run around the corner
sorry.
and just like
I forgot my +5. There's +5 to that.
+5.
Yeah, because it's 1d4 +5, and then my sneak attack damage. So it's actually 9, 14, 19 damage.
Okay, so another
Sorry.
4 over top of what you said, I think.
No, another 5 on top of what I said. So I said 14, and it's
Right, yeah, I think
19.
So. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. So yeah, you come around and just like shank this thing and run back away.
Perfect, done. That's my turn.
It's been shivved. Nug, you are up. Grimdor, you're on deck.
All right, I'm going to heal myself for a lot. One sec. Yeah, I am gonna heal myself a bunch. Sorry. All right, yeah, I'm going to heal myself for 20 points with lay on hands.
Okay.
So I'm back up to a bunch, and then I'm going to. Wait, do I have bonus action spells? Yeah, that's it. I believe that is all I'm going to do.
Okay, Grimdor, it's your turn.
Smacky.
Smacky. So
Miss.
that's a miss. And another miss. So this
how's
thing.
it looking?
16 misses?
Oh, there was a 16.
Well,
Oh, it's advantage. Yep. Okay. Yep. Sorry. The first one does hit.
Shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about advantage.
Yep. I forgot about that as well. 16 hits. So yes, you do 13 points of damage there with that first one, and then you go to swing again, and it just misses you. You swing right where the leaves would have been, but you already cut them off the first time.
Whoops. Consistency. How's it looking?
It looks like a big mound of
Algae.
grass that is still attacking you.
Okay, I'm going to bust my action surge.
Okay, let's do it.
Sweet.
Should be coming. There it is.
Nice.
Oh yeah, 23 definitely hits, so another 13 points of damage.
Oh,
Oh, crit!
Oh, and a crit.
Nice.
All right, so another 16 points of damage. Let me just do the math. Okay, so you get a taste for you swing and you hit it, and then you miss because there's no grass there anymore, and you're getting the hang of what this thing is capable of and how it's moving, and you swing and hit him again, and your axe comes down and you cleave a large. You figure it's a branch or something, and one of the big tendrils that's been swinging around just falls off into the water.
Nice.
And it looks like you did some pretty decent damage to it right there.
I'm going to look at Nug. See? I did that.
Nug nods.
Anything else, Grimdor?
That's it.
Wiping blood off of his nose.
Okay. So it's going to be Zilch's turn now.
All right, Zilch is going to do the same thing he did last time. It's a DC. God damn it, where is it? Actually, hold on. Maybe he has something interesting to do. Yeah. He's going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Chromatic Orb. Okay.
For
Post that in there at all?
I can, yeah. How do I do that? There we go. That's the one. And I'm going to choose. That's difficult. I guess cold. I don't know. Yeah, cold damage.
It seems on brand for Zilch.
Yeah. So it's a 20.
That's a 20, and that hits. So it takes. He blasts this orb over it that it flies through, and it's almost like it's this orb flying in slow motion through the air, and it explodes once it hits this mound of green. And it just doesn't do as much damage as you would think a big explosion like that would do.
I was gonna say, I know Zilch tried to attack him with cold off the bat, and noticed it didn't do as much damage. Would he know to not do that again?
Did he?
He did. Yeah, you used a Brave Frost.
I thought I missed. I'm pretty sure I missed.
No, he did. He definitely did.
No, I remember there being cold damage.
Oh, did he hit?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, he hit. Yeah.
Why don't we pick something else then? Just at
Thunder damage.
thunder damage.
I'm not choosing fire. That didn't work very well.
Okay. Yep. Thunder. So thunder works, and perfect. So yeah, it kind of shakes this thing, and the bunch of leaves fall off as there's like a bit of an explosion, and you can feel it. Grimdor and Nug and even Myrtle, you can feel like this. Boom! Just like as if you, as people, were standing right up next to the speakers at a concert. That that bass that explodes in your chest. It doesn't hurt you, but it looks like it hurt this thing.
That is
Okay,
all.
anything else for Zilch?
Nope.
Okay. It is now the mound's turn, and it's been flailing around, and it just received a few hits from the back, so it's going to swing around to Grimdor and make a couple of swing attacks against you.
Miss.
There's a 9 to hit, which I'm assuming doesn't hit, and then that is a natural 20, a 27 to hit.
Oof.
And that is going to be 26 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams down on you with a giant branch.
Is that all you got?
I'm going to use my reaction as well.
Okay.
And use my Sacred Oath It has to do a DC 14 Wisdom save,
Okay.
or take that exact same amount of damage.
Okay, so that's a 3.
All right, takes
so
the
it
exact
takes
same amount of damage, but radiant
26
instead.
points of radiant damage.
And shield, what's it called? The thing is gone from which I cast. Sanctuary, that's the thing.
Yeah, so as it swings around and slams down on Grimdor, you see this happen, and you what do? You grab onto a pendant, or?
Yeah, I hold my pendant, and then you just see like a big, huge hammer come and just smack it from the sky.
So
or
you
the
see
ceiling.
a giant glowing gold
Golden hammer. Oh, yeah.
slam down on this thing, and it bursts into just like it spreads this algae. It's like Gallagher slamming a watermelon, and this thing it splatters all over the walls in every direction, and this thing is dead.
Nug looks over to Grimdor. I did that.
You're out of combat.
And just laughs. I'm so glad that was a crit. That was awesome.
I got some of that thing in my mouth.
Yeah, actually, we're probably all covered in that. We're all covered in like seaweed.
Yo, yeah, you're all covered. Like anybody who is anywhere close. Myrtle, you're not. It like went all across this pillar and just flew out on the other side of
Mostly
you.
missed me. Just happened to get in my mouth.
Yeah, just
like
a little
Nug
bit in
and
your
Myrtle,
teeth.
or not Nug, sorry, Zilch and Myrtle.
Even Nug's kind of, even Zilch is kind of hiding behind a pillar. It's mostly Nug and Grimdor. You're covered. You guys are like covered completely in algae, green, seaweed, everything. You guys are slime from head to toe. Sven got a little bit on him. Myrtle a little bit in her teeth. It looks like she was eating broccoli, and Nug was probably tucked up against the pillar, and he's okay. And Elydyr's pretty far away, so you're okay there too.
Nug just says, "Worth it."
Guys, like you're turning into things.
I love Fairy Fire. Fairy Fire is the best.
Fairy Fire is amazing.
It's so pretty,
Yeah,
too.
it's pretty great.
I don't want to complain, but it took a lot out of me. Could anyone help?
Yes.
I will. I see this brazier in the middle. I want to light it up with create bonfire.
You get 4 HP.
You can do that. It's just like a bronze, the top of a brazier, the part, like a dish there, and you could definitely light that up, and it would light up the room well enough that you'd have bright light near it and dim light out to all the corners. I would say it's pretty big, so you could light a pretty big fire in that.
Yeah, you get 4 HP, Greg.
Thank you.
I rolled a 1, sadly.
Does it look like there's anything in the room that's like worth kind of checking out, or should we just press on?
How bad are you there, Grimdor?
I'm at 12 now.
Oh shit. Well, I guess I'll cast another one.
I have a potion of healing. I'll take that too.
Yeah, no, all right. There we go. That's better. 9 more.
Thank you. Oh, it works. Cool. Oh,
Oh man.
Womp womp.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that thing hit really hard.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Cool. Is that
Okay.
That's it for me? Is that it for this evening? It's late.
It is almost 11 o'clock. Do you want
That's
to,
fine.
cut it
We can
there?
definitely end it here if you guys would like. We can pick it up in the remains of this room, having downed this shambling mound.
Is there anything there? Like what happened to it? It just is a floating pile of
there's just seaweed and twigs and grass and leaves everywhere.
So
It's just like
investigating it.
it's just a bunch of grass that's been splattered all over everything in the nearby area.
I start trying to like clean everyone with gust. Like I'm just trying to blow all the seaweed off them.
Myrtle gets blown across the room.
What's Myrtle doing there?
Oh, I just said Myrtle gets blown across the room.
Yeah, probably.
Can't even clean yourself in the water because we don't go into it.
I think you can kind of like
I think it's
force
just your
yourself
feet.
into
Like
the
you
water.
can force
yeah.
yourself into it. Like you can pick it up in your hands.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like it just turns water into like solid objects.
It's more like Jello, I think, like a solid Jello. Okay. Well, let's say we'll pick it up here next time, and we'll see what happens from here.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right, Ty, take us out.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening to another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.